Hello you beautiful boys and girls, I'm Curry Muncher 69. I bring you this video to put a smile on your faces. All I ask you is to like, subscribe, and share this video. And maybe leave a comment too. Let's get started. Married women. How many relationships did you have before you got married? Just the one, and I definitely feel like I missed out. Do you mind elaborating? I've only had one real relationship and we recently broke up, and I feel like I missed out too. No you didn't. I dated enough jerks for the two of us. Just the one. I feel like I've missed out too. We settled down pretty quickly, and I never got to have a lot of fun in my 20s. Smells like divorce in the air. One was a drug addict, the second one cheated on me. My hubby now is an alcoholic. Not married but engaged. I had 4 relationships and slept with about 20 partners. They were all shit, but none of them mattered anymore after meeting my fiance. What about your partner? You know how many chicks he been with / slept with before the engagement? He has had 3 relationships, only one of them serious. I don't know how many people he slept with, and I don't want to know. Sometimes I wonder if people who married the first person they were in a relationship with were blessed with either some knowingness that others, like myself, were not. I've been in about 4 serious relationships, still not married, but I felt like I had to learn something from each of those relationships that either made me a better partner or person. I'm constantly changing and couldn't see myself with any of those 4 with where I'm today in regards to maturity and knowing what I want / don't want in a relationship. It's bizarre to me. Was in a friends with benefits situation before I met my husband, but the relationship with my husband is my first real relationship. Dated 6 people and had 48 sexual partners before going back to my second boyfriend from when I was 16. We dated for 10 years after that before getting married. How do you know the exact count? Do you have a notebook with all the names? Lol. I do. Insert female laugh. Same here, except it's a spreadsheet with dates of first and last sexual contact and dates of STI tests so that if anything ever comes back positive I'll 100% know who to contact. That is super smart. God damn, this bitch is crazy. Couple of long-term high school things, a few college ones, fell for a couple of guys in my early 20s, maybe a total of 8 or 10. Do you think, if you met your partner sooner you would have settled down after only having had maybe 1 or 2 previous partners? Oh absolutely not. I wasn't ready for marriage level commitment at all. I didn't even want anything long term. When I met my husband, all I wanted was nasty things and fun. Interesting. Okay, thank you for your comment and honesty. Opus. Are you considering your options? I had maybe 5 or so, but none were serious. I was always looking for someone to love me, but I also had very little self-confidence. I did have an internet relationship with a boy 4 years. We never met, though. It is kind of embarrassing to admit, but even to this day I hope he is doing well. His love, real or fake, really helped me for those few years. I've only ever had sex with my husband, though. Damn. Do you think internet relationships ever meet and work out? How far was he? I think they do. I've met quite a few people who actually met their so's through like video game chats and stuff. He was a few towns over. We were going to meet once and it just didn't happen. I actually saw him in public once, but I didn't approach him because I just felt weird about it. This was a few years after we lost touch. I was also super insecure with myself, so that didn't help. Also wanted to add that I was like 12 when we started talking as friends first, and my parents were super strict with us, siblings and I. They are toxic people, but they would have flipped the F out if they knew I was talking to a boy or thinking about meeting him. I actually remember the last convo I had with him. We were kind of catching up, and I told him how happy I was with my boyfriend, now husband, and sadly his life was just not going well at the time. That was over 10 years ago. 2 high school relationships, and dated a few guys in college. 1 for a few weeks. Met my first husband first year of college and immediately became serious. I was too young and inexperienced to make that sort of decision, and I was too stubborn about ignoring red flags. Post-divorce, I had many dates and at least a dozen short-term relationships, 3 of which had the potential to turn serious. More importantly, I spent some time single and in therapy, figuring myself out. Then I met my husband. Now I'm grateful for every decision, good and bad, that put me in the right place at the right time for that. I had 1 5-year relationship, 2 2-year relationships, 3+/-a-year relationships, a bunch that were a number of dates that never went anywhere, and enjoyed exploring my sexuality in between them all. Turns out marriage wasn't the end. We are divorced now. I won't ever get married again, but I'm definitely in a far better place, for me, from the relationships I've had to make happier and less idealistic choices. Be that for another relationship, or in choosing to be single. I had maybe a dozen relationships, 6 of which were over 1 year. There were also a handful of casual things that went nowhere, and I didn't even consider them having potential from the beginning. I had 3 marriage proposals. For me, it was a good run. I learned a little something about myself with each person I dated. Plus I had a lot of fun. I was the type of person who never thought I would get married. I went through some shit with a couple guys. I got sick of the bullshit. I came out on the other side more independent and confident than ever. Then I met my husband. Had I met him sooner, I don't think our relationship would be as strong. It might not have even made it. Marriage is hard, and we've been through tough times. But we've been through shit with others. We knew damn well that even the bad times we've had together were 100x better than it would be with anyone else. Several. I have had 1 husband, 3 fiancés, 4 to 5 serious relationships, quite a few first though third dates. I used to always accept going on a date, as long as the person seemed normal. Sometimes the dates went well, others were unmitigated disasters. I, 20th, just got dumped last week and I feel so sad and empty inside. The only upside to this has been losing weight, because I never feel like eating. I'm wondering how many relationships, and thus breakups, the average woman has before getting married. I don't know how many more I can handle. I'm 25 and have been through 4 so far, and it's hard each time. Last one I got dumped too, and it was the hardest. Please take care of yourself right now, and take as much time as you need to feel the pain, heal and move on. Remember that you have all the time in the world to be single, to learn about yourself, learn what you want in a partner, and figure out how to make your life awesome on your own terms. Knowing those things will only help future relationships. Also, don't go looking too hard. A great relationship comes by when you least expect it. I feel like I've been through enough heartbreak for 1 lifetime, but that's not going to stop me from taking future opportunities that may make me even happier than I ever have been before, and be in a relationship that's more rewarding than ever before. Best of luck to you. Oh dear, your 20 dating sucks well into your mid-20s. Hang in there, there's a reason more people these days marry in their late 20s/early 30s at the earliest. It was absolutely awful to be your age, wanting a serious relationship, and not able to find anyone who could give me that. It gets better. My current boyfriend is the only real relationship I've had. We've been on/off though, started dating in HS, and had a lot of growing to do as people, so he's not been my only sexual partner, but never had anything more serious. We've been exclusive nearly 3 years now, and our total relationship is going on 6. Edited to add, not married clearly, but I know he already purchased the ring, so it's heading that way. Congrats. Sounds like it was meant to be. Relationships. 1. I was with a couple people before meeting my husband, but they were all one-night stands. While I was with my first boyfriend, I always felt like I had missed out. Like, is this it? My only person will be my high school sweetheart. Looking back, I was missing out a little bit. It's fun to be single. I was wild for a bit, got it out of my system. Now I'm married, and I have no desire to be with anybody else. I'd been in a myriad of relationships between ages 14, 24, some long term, some a few weeks, long distance and local. I've enjoyed the company of men and women. When I met Mr. Dentiter, that was it. We've been together for 22 years. Thank you guys for watching till the end of the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video for eternal good luck and this brand new Lamborghini. Now, I present you the stank meme. when you skip the game tutorial.